What is going on, you guys? It is your host, Galadon. Thank you for stopping by for some Clash of Clans action. And yes, today, well, we've got whale hunting. Now, I'm not an advocate of whale hunting. In fact, I am a supporter of the Sea Shepherd organization. But today, we've got some bases that, well, they're just going to get hunted. And unfortunately, with this new update, we've got so many 3 stars happening. It is all over the place, and the whales, they are being pulled in time and time again. Now we'll start out with some slightly smaller fish and move on to the majestic mammals towards the end. But you guys need to remember that the bowler, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's broken right now. It is so strong, it's too strong. And what you've got is people trying anything they can. They're doing anything to try to avoid being 3-starred. And that includes, I have to say, one of the positive effects is we are seeing a diversity in bases for probably the first time in 6 months to a year in Clash of Clans. For the first time, it's not every other base being the box base, the 4-corner, the open base design, the donut, whatever you want to call it. There's all these different attempts at trying to be protected from mass bowlers and mass Valkyries. And I just have to say, with the addition of the friendly challenge, I'm really surprised to find bases like this that are just easily eaten alive by bowlers, or this would have been just as easily 3'd probably by a solid Valkyrie attack. No queen walk needed, no special effects, just dump a bunch of bowlers in, face roll, troop vomit, whatever you want to call it, and the 3 stars keep rolling in. Now, this wasn't a whale by any means, more like maybe a minnow, maybe a small barracuda, but 8 trophies, I'll take it at Legend League. And we move on, and oh, what do you know? I was just talking about this base, and here we are again with the same old base design, getting outdated, not working out well. Now, of course, there is continuing to be this middle update lag that you might see, and what I mean by that is even non-gemming players are likely to have upgraded their bowlers to max by now, but maybe do not have the cannons maxed out. And that is definitely a major defense to try to slow down the bowlers. Although, is it enough? I don't know. Definitely not enough to prevent a 2-star attack. Maybe, though, it might stop some of these 3s. As the bowlers, the king, almost everybody heads right into the core of this base, even without funneling. Just the way the mechanic that the bowler works oftentimes will lead to something like this happening. And if you get your units into the core like this, well, the rest is just history. It's not going to take much to keep these units alive to work their way through the rest of this village. Of course, all of the most ferocious defenses are long gone. All of the Expos, the Inferno Towers, the Eagle Artillery, of course, and the Teslas, leaving really not a whole lot to stop this attack. And, of course, you've got the healers working hard. They're over there on the Golem. And at the time, I was like, no, what are you doing over there? Why are you on the Golem? I want you on my healers. Why did I bring a Golem? I should have brought extra bowlers instead. But come to think of it, you know what? This actually works out really well because the healers aren't going to do a great job at keeping, say, just 1, 2, or 3 bowlers up. But the Golem now is at full health once again and is going to lead the charge into the remainder of these buildings. And look at it just soak up all of the damage. You can see the cannon and 2 archer towers just firing on that Golem, and it's just taking it like a man or a rock or whatever you want to call it. It's taking it well. And the queen, the rest of the units are doing just fine. Finally, I am going to lose the healers to the air defense. But it is too little, too late, as I like to say. Not a whole lot left to stop this attack. In comes a Seeking Air Mine to take out that minion, but it didn't matter. The Golem's still at full health. The Archer Queen still at full health. In fact, she even had her ability still in hand. Never was needed. Got a poison spell in there. I never used that either. Time counts down. Last 3 seconds. Last structure. And another whale is reeled in. Okay, maybe not a whale, but 15 trophies. All right, now here we go talking about base diversity. This is a base I've probably never seen, but there it is. The cannon's under construction. There was a maxed out cannon there, but to the left of it, we saw one under construction. Here's another one also under construction, and every little bit counts. Every little advantage like that, any defense that is down is going to hurt the defender's chance to stop an attack. But come on, you guys. Really? Here come the bowlers, here comes the rage, and I will admit, the rage spell's pretty well placed. The poison spell, ideal. Check out that second rage, just barely overlapping the edge of the first. Town Hall, obliterated. Clan Castle, Skeleton trap, of course, that's a joke. They're just getting crushed by those boulders all over the place. Boulders from boulders. There goes the Archer Queen at the bottom of the screen. She actually has a healer. Who needs healers? I've got like 20 boulders. And they are continuing to just wreck this base. All of those pretty buildings, all of those elixir pumps aligned on the outside, not so pretty anymore. They're getting demolished. The healers are on the inside, keeping a huge pack. Have I lost any boulders yet? There are tons of boulders on the inside, lots of boulders on the outside, and the Grand Warden in there helping things out. The Archer Queen, she goes down. I've lost all of my heroes except for the Grand Warden, and between the Grand Warden and the healers and seriously about a dozen boulders, this will wrap up another huge 3-star win, and another whale bites the dust. This one, a pretty big catch, 22 trophies. Moving right along too, yes, this is almost an exact duplicate of a base that I was running up until this last update with that double interior wall, a version of the donut base, trying to create that gap between the town hall, the core, big, tough defenses, and the rest of the village. Right through that wall with the jump spell, with the earthquakes opening up that path. Now, oftentimes this base doesn't end up with the units going right in after that town hall enclosure. They do kind of go left, they kind of go right. And we'll watch this. A few bowlers head towards the center, but a lot of them. There's actually quite a few right there. And the poison spell, that's going to slow down. And check out the queen. She hops over the wall. She's going to come to help. And now, last second, everybody comes. It's a giant party at the core. I don't know. It went from nobody to just about everybody. All 3 heroes are there. The healers are there as well. The Archer Queen on defense trying to help out. You've got bowlers on the outside. Now, that dragon is going to cause some problems at the top, but not for that long. Check out my healers. They are going to do a great job helping to keep my heroes up. There's bowlers on the bottom, bowlers on the top. And yes, the Archer Queen, she was way down, but check her out. She is being rejuvenated right back to life, as is the Barbarian King. And they were both well down below 25% health. And now look at them. This is amazing. This is exactly what you want to see. The healers boosting those heroes back up. Come on, keep that king up. You can do it. We have nobody else. We just basically have the fearsome threesome, the 3 musketeers, the king, the queen. Oh no, there's a golemite in there too. All right, so we've got that, and we've got a trio of healers, but that should be more than enough, and I love this. They're splitting up. All right, let's go. Divide and conquer. King goes to the bottom, and he's got the healers, but it looks like the healers are maybe not quite going to be able to keep up with the amount of damage. Come on. He's just taking the damage from the Tesla, and the healers can't keep up with that. Come on, healers. This is unacceptable. All right, so it looks like we are going to lose the Barbarian King, but we've got a full health Queen, a full health Grand Warden, and 85% damage done. Just a matter of time. We can speed up through this. We know what is going to happen. They are on their way through this base. Not a whole lot of structures left. 93, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99. Just got to get through this last Builder's Hut, and it is all over. Here they go through the wall. Archer Queen, Builder's Hut. One more cannon, and under construction nonetheless. Time runs out. We can't do it. 99%. 21 trophies. A whale slips through our grasp. And get this, I kid you guys not, as I was recording this episode, I found this whale of an offer, a big 33-34 trophy offer, and another open base design, the 4 corners, and I'm going right after it. And I have to tell you, I was right in the middle of talking about how overpowering the bowler attack is, so I just smashed my bowlers onto the screen. I'm like, watch this. I'll show you true troop vomit. Doesn't even matter. They're just going to annihilate this base, walking right through. There's my second rage. Wait, bowlers back. Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of minions. Okay, so yeah, and the minions are going to survive a long note. The town hall didn't go down. Bowlers avoiding the rage spell. The Archer Queen. My only hope is that she can get in there by herself and go after the town hall with 2 Inferno Towers on her. She does it just barely in time, getting the town hall out of the way. And check it out. The bowlers, having missed the majority of both rage spells, just get annihilated. And I am not going to even get 50% on this base. Complete carelessness.
So that act actually saved quite a few whales.
Yes, Paul is right, but in all seriousness, I am a big supporter of whale conservation. I donated to the Sea Shepherd organization in honor of this episode, and maybe we will hold a fundraiser for them like we did the Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund last month and during Memorial Day weekend, raising over $5,300. Thanks to viewers like you who stick around all the way to the end of episodes. I appreciate every last one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Please do subscribe for daily Clash content. Thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you're quite the giver.